to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below.
Didn't have sex in missionary position until I was like 20. I didn't want you to look at me. I didn't want you to be near me. Like, there has been times where, like, I knew this is not even what I want. Like, I made sure I had sex in a different position so you couldn't even see me crying or wiping tears from my face. We had a group chat called Dick Advisor.
By what advisor?
Dick Advisor. And a picture of a guy, his social media, if he did all sort of things in the bedroom, how good it was, how long it lasted. And it was like, we was all girls that just were like overly promiscuous, that had been through stuff, that were just passing guys around like Zeus. I would be someone that would come for sex, stay for sex, put a little 5 minutes of lotion after, and then leave straight away. I was someone where I could sleep with you and not care, and then probably leave your house and go to your friend's house and still not care. Like, I've had people offer the shard. I don't care about that. I'm happy with Travelodge and the Chinese. Like, I'm so...
You just want to get down to that.
Like, that was literally it. The guys I was sleeping with were bums. And I felt like the more I was sleeping with these guys that were bums, made me just want to not go to work. Made me not want to get out of bed. Made me not want to do any of these things.
That bummy spirit.
Yeah, like, just wanted to just stay in my house in my pajamas and not talk to no one.
Right. The unemployed spirit.
Yeah, that was it. That was the plan.
Now, there's a lot of things in this video that I could touch on. I could touch on the fact that she is stating how overly promiscuous she is along with the other women, which then means that birds who flock together stay together. They are friends. They are family. They are best friends. These are the exact same people that they decide to go to for advice, right? That's like an addict seeking advice from another addict. All that's going to lead to is just more addiction from one or the other or both parties. And that's clearly what she stated, because later on she stated, hey, we had this website or this group chat where, you know, we would be talking about these guys and, you know, what they can do and can't do, how long they would last, and all these other types of things. So this also further shows that the exact same things that women complain about men about, they do the exact same thing. The only difference is men are honest. Men are upfront. We talk about our things openly. So, you know, guys go out, we play basketball, might go to the barbershop, whatever it is. We have conversations. We have open conversations, right? Because this is what we do. Women, on the other hand, they tend to do things behind closed doors or in the darkness, right? In secrecy, where everybody's wearing their, you know, black wardrobe and their hoods, and then you know, they're pretty much showing off their cell phones and doing a variety of things like that, and also talking about the things that they do with guys, right, in the bedroom, or one night stands, or with multiple guys that they've had multiple relationships with, month after month after month after month, back to back to back to back to back, or in some instances, these are the same guys that they would end up seeing within the same week, maybe 4 to 5 guys. But you don't really hear about these things because women tend not to want to openly speak about it, not because they're in a sense embarrassed, but because they understand and know how the world will brand, categorize, and place them in a certain box, the exact same way that this woman who was promiscuous stated that they put these certain men. Notice the type of guys that they were talking about. Notice how they weren't talking about, oh yeah, I got the, you know, the good guy. I got the guy that's emotionally available. I got the guy that is good husband or fiance material, good father material, lifelong partner material. I got the guy who has great energy and that's supportive and that loves me for me and all. They're not talking about none of those guys. So who does that leave? The bad guys. The exact same ones that women continuously decide and choose to be with and sleep with on a consistent basis, and then turn around and want to complain about those exact same guys, because then later what did she do? She stated, oh well, those guys, you know, I was with bums. They had that bummy spirit and all this, that, and the third. Notice how throughout the whole conversation, she, in a sense, was not taking full-fledged responsibility and acknowledging the fact that she is patient zero. If there was no her in this instance, then none of these situations would take place, which then also means that the same bummy energy, right? The energy that's bringing her down, it also wouldn't be in her life either, because she wouldn't be focused on these types of guys. But she's focused on these types of guys because that is who she is. But she doesn't want to acknowledge the fact that that is who she is. I keep telling people, like attracts like. If you as a woman are a bum, right? You're not really doing anything. You're not really amounting to anything. You don't have any type of goals or aspirations or anything like that. Guess what? You're going to attract those exact same men in your life. But when you tell women this, they'll be like, oh, well, it's the man's fault. The man made you who you are, or did your life choices and your decisions and the roads that you decided to take, did they make you who you are today? Like I said, the moment in time that you can have women out here take accountability and acknowledgement for the things that they decide to do and what actions they decide to take, a lot of things would be fixed fairly quickly, especially when it comes to women, quote unquote, wanting a great relationship, wanting a good guy, wanting to get married. A lot of women can't get married, not because, in a sense, men don't want to marry them, because they are undeserving. And the reason why women are undeserving is because they've already told themselves that. They've already told the world that. They already told the universe that. Your energy is giving that off because you say one thing and you do something completely different. So if you feel that you are marriage material, that you are girlfriend material, then your energy would actually reflect that, instead of your energy reflecting the exact same things of which you attract, because that's initially who you are. So for the women out there, stop blaming the men when it's initially you that's attracting, that's bringing these negative sources of energy directly to you. Again, you'll have some people that may say, well, oh, I'm a positive person, I'm this, I'm that. It's nice to say this, but what actions are you actually walking in to directly correspond with what it is that you are stating? You can say that you're a rich person, but what actions show that you are a rich person? You can say that you're a hard worker, but what actions are you doing that show that you are a hard worker? You can say that you are a genius, but what actions can people really look at to tell that, yo, this what this person is saying is actually fact, instead of it being something that they're just making up in their minds just to sound nice? Women, take responsibility for the guys that you decide to sleep with, have a relationship with, be with, quote unquote, as she stated, pass around, and all these other types of terms that you like to use. Take responsibility, hold yourself accountable, and then your life will get better and it'll start to change along with your energy.